everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna for those of you who are new, and in today's video I'm going to be testing new makeup. So in my last video I did a makeup haul and I showed you all of the goodies that I've purchased recently, mostly all from ulta.com. I really need to ban myself from that website. But anyway, that doesn't, those are my problems. This is kind of the part 2 to the haul. We're going to be testing out all of the new makeup and seeing if it's good, if it's bad. That's what this video is all about. So before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button if you like these kinds of videos. And subscribe to the channel. Become a part of my beauty YouTube family. Check the description box down below. There is a link to Hands of Hope Homeless Outreach, who we are helping the month of January. So check it out and donate if you can. I would appreciate it so much if you would. And that's it. Now let's get into the video. So I already did my brows, but I used the NYX brow glue and the NYX micro brow pencil. Those are kind of my go-to for right now. The brow color I use is called Ash Brown. I got these two palettes and I really wanted to use the Madison Beer palette today, but whenever I was trying to get a look with this, I realized that there are no transition shades. They're all very dark. This palette is really missing those lighter transition shades. So for today's look, I'm going in with the Garden Variety palette from ColourPop. Now this is not new, but it's new to me because it was on sale during the holidays. I got this on the Ulta website for like $11, I think, and it is so pretty. So I did this simple look today. Nothing too complicated, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna start off with the lightest shade in the palette called Deserted, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid, focusing it mostly on the top here. We're gonna go in with this shade here, this beautiful peach shade. Just gonna blend that in there. Then taking this lovely coral shade right here, it's called Over the Bloom. And you can see, I'm gonna let it focus. There is a lot of fallout in this palette. There is also a micro shimmer in these mattes, and the shimmer does go all over your face. Now I'm gonna take Clay Day. I'm just taking that in the crease. Now I'm going to take this beautiful, gorgeous brown shade. This is probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. I'm gonna put some of that in the outer corner here and then blend that into the middle of the crease. Just here, almost on the bottom. Now just using my finger, I'm gonna go in with this one. Now for eyeliner, I'm just gonna go in using my One Size Beauty liquid eyeliner. This is a felt tip liner and it is very pigmented. I barely have to touch it to my eye to get the color on there, and it's just so fast, so easy. And then I'm going to go in with the purple shade in the middle here and then dab it in the center here just for a little pop of, it's like a pinky purple. It leans more to the pink side. So as far as the palette goes, I really like it. I think the quality is really good. There's just a lot of fallout. They're very pigmented and I really love the look that I got with this, and I could see myself using this. So I'm going to go ahead and put on some lashes. For mascara, I'm going to go ahead and put some on. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara. So moving on to the face, we are going to use the Pretty Fresh Primer from ColourPop. This has hyaluronic acid, so it's really good for dry skin, and I used way too much. Oh my goodness. It has a very strong scent of coconut, and it's very liquidy, almost like water. Like, I feel like I am glowing, and I love a good glow. Now we're going to color correct. I'm just going to go in using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Orange. And I'm not even sure this really works because I don't really do this very much. No matter what I do, waxing or tweezing, just whatever I do, there's always darkness right there. So I'm going to try this and see if it works. I used way too much product, as you can see, but we're just going to move on and cover this up immediately. This is the Pretty Fresh foundation now from ColourPop, so let's just go in with that. And I gotta say, the coverage is beautiful. It is light 70W, and I think the color is pretty good match. As you can see, it's pretty yellow, but I like a yellow undertone. I feel like if you like a nice light natural foundation, this would be perfect for you. But if you like more full coverage like me, then it is buildable, because it's building up very, very nice on my skin, and it's not feeling heavy. It still feels very lightweight, and if you can see, I still have major glow going on. It covered really well, although I did have to build it up a little bit more. I feel like the color match is really good, and I feel like the color selection was very good as far as having enough shades for all the skin tones. I love the glow that it's giving my skin, and I would love to compare this to my go-to LA Girl Pro HD to kind of do a side-by-side to see which one I'd like more, because this one reminds me a lot of that foundation. For concealer, I have the Morphe concealer. I don't know what it's called other than it just says Morphe on the bottle. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out to see how it looks. And wow, that blended out fast and easy, and it is brightening. Wow, that took like no time, and it's blended and it looks good, and I don't feel like I have to keep messing with it, and like that would just save you a bunch of time on your routine. That looks so pretty. I really like this concealer. It says that it's a soft matte, and it definitely is a soft matte. It doesn't look overly dry on my skin. Everything's looking good. Let's move on to contour. I got the Physicians Formula. This is called their Sculpting Bronzer. It's in the shade Toffee. The texture of this is very bumpy. I mentioned this in my last video when I was hauling it. It has bumps all over the top of it, and that is very off-putting, but I don't think that it's like mold or anything. I think it's just because it has jojoba oil in it. I think that has something to do with why the texture gets like that. And it's very scratchy. Like, you'd think it'd be a nice smooth stick, but no, it's very scratchy because of those bumps. It feels more like a gel than it does a cream, and I feel like that formula is what's making it blend out so beautifully right now. The shade Toffee is a very good warm shade for me. It smells kind of almost like crayons. Not that strong though, but it almost has a crayon smell. All the skin products are a absolute winner. I am loving the skin. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder in the shade Banana. I have not used this in a while, so I'm just using it to use it because there's a ton of it. For contour, I'm going to go in using the Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm going to take the darkest shade, just lightly tap that into the, right there. I'm going to go under the chin a little bit too. Now going in with my fave palette from BH. This is the Belgian Waffle palette, and I'm just going to take both of the dark bronzy shades, and I'm going to take that onto the cheeks and onto the forehead. Then I'm going to go in using this blush. This is from ColourPop, and it is called Love Story. This beautiful coral orange. It has that little shimmer, kind of like the eyeshadow, only I'm not getting that glittery effect all over my skin. It's actually giving me a glow, like as opposed to like little shimmers. It's an all over glow. Then I'm going to go back in with my Belgian Waffle and highlight. Just going to go into the two lighter shades right here. Ooh, gorgeous. Even though I've used a lot of powder on my face, I don't feel dry. I'm using this purple shade right here. Gonna touch that up in the inner corner, and this time I'm gonna spray my brush so it's really, really vibrant. So I just really want that pop of pink in there. It's just so cute. A little bit of my favorite brown shade right here. Oh yeah, I love that so much. It's going to add some lower lash mascara. I'm going back in with the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes. This is one of my favorite mascaras. It's so good. So now for the lips, I got the BFF 2 liner. There's BFF 1, 2, and 3. I got number 2. Now let's try it out. So I really like that color, BFF 2. It looks a pinky taupe. I like it. It's pretty. This is the all matte up lip color from Hard Candy Cosmetics, which is available online and at Walmart. I love this formula so much. This color I'm using today is called Earthly Masala. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. The formula, everything, it's wonderful. So now we're gonna go over that again just to get a more nudie shade. I'm gonna mix that with this Morphe lipstick. This is in the shade First Base. So I absolutely love this lipstick. I don't necessarily think I would wear it by itself, but for mixing with other shades, this is perfect. I love it. I am going to fix the hair, restart my camera, and we'll be back with my final thoughts. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? I know the eyes were very simple, but these are my favorite kind of look. So with that said, let's get into my final thoughts. I really did like this palette. There's a lot of fallout, so another reason why you'd want to use this before you do the rest of your face makeup. So this was a thumbs up. I like it. I love the Fetish Eyes mascara. I don't know if I've ever used this on camera or not. It's been a while since I talked about this, but I love this mascara. Foundation, I absolutely love it. I feel like the coverage is beautiful. I feel very hydrated. The primer is really nice. I feel like that's part of the reason why I feel so hydrated right now. However, it does have a very strong coconut scent, and I know a lot of people are very sensitive to fragrance, so I just wanted to point that out. I was really surprised at how much I liked the Morphe concealer. I am actually just blown away at how the finish is so pretty. It's like the perfect consistency. It's not too matte, not too dewy. It also blended out so easy. The only thing that would make this a 10 out of 10 would be if it had just a touch more coverage. The ColourPop blush was new, but I've tried ColourPop blushes before and I loved it. So it was the perfect shimmer blush and it was very soft. Physicians Formula bronzer is amazing. I love the color. It's not too dark for my skin tone. I have medium skin tone, but I'm on the lighter side of the medium range. More like of a gel consistency, so it blends out so easy, so beautifully. This is their sculpting bronzer from Physicians Formula, again in shade Toffee. I love it. All right, I think that's all except for the lips, and you guys already know I love it. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, for the month of January, we are helping Hands of Hope homeless outreach, so check the description box down below and click the link if you can donate. If you like this video and makeup related content like this, then please subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button down below. Become a part of my beauty YouTube family and hit that thumbs up button if you liked it too. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and I will see you in the next video.